AskReddit by Gmlikin. In your opinion, what is the dumbest way to spend time? Sitting in traffic. That's why I stand during traffic. I hate when I'm at work, and I've finished all my tasks for the day, or hit the quota, and my supervisor tells me to look busy. My boss literally told me the complete opposite. Make sure you have your phone charger or a book or something. Otherwise the boredom will kill you. And he was right. Arguing with people on the internet. I do it sometimes and feel dumb afterwards even though I know I'm goddamn right. Weak people revenge, strong people forgive, intelligent people ignore. Albert Einstein. Spending time worrying about what other people think of you. I do that too much. Definitely need to figure out how to quit that shit. Doom scrolling. Upvotes. Continues doom scrolling. With a partner that doesn't care about you, and that starts a conversation with you and forgets that you are there. Edit. OMG. Thank you to those that gave me the awards. I sincerely appreciate you, and I cannot tell you all enough how much I love seeing so much support for each other, and the advice and different perspectives you've all given me. I hope to see this continue so everyone's voices, needs, and ideas can be heard. Sorry, as much as it sucks to leave it behind and move on. It's for the better, aside from little bumps here and there. It's only up from here. Yesterday, I got sucked into watching casino streamers all evening. What's dumb is deciding that anything you, or anyone else does, is a waste of time. If you needed to relax but watching dumb shit for a few hours, then you do that. Trying to poop when you're constipated. But my brain is telling my butt it needs to be doing work and it just doesn't want to. It needs a write-up system for infractions. Working off the clock. Wait, you'll do that? I only do it if I just got up and they ask me to get something from the back or to put an order through, both of which take less than a minute. Doing something you don't like in your leisure time. Fuck all the other answers, let's be real. People enjoy browsing Reddit or they wouldn't be here. If you enjoy your time, it's not a waste. People are so melodramatic on this site and self-loathing. If it's really leisure time, I enjoy using Reddit, but I think for a lot of us Reddit represents what Tim Urban coined as a dark playground. https://wait.why.com/2013/1/procrastinators-procrastinate.html close bracket double quote. We end up with a love-hate relationship with many activities we do while we procrastinate. It's often something we end up doing when we should be doing something else. Getting so drunk that you don't even remember the night before and feeling sick the whole next day. When I was 25, I worked for a company that had a culture of going out after work on Friday nights. The company would come around with a drinks trolley at 4 PM on Fridays. It was fucking terrible. We'd all end up maggoted by 9 PM on Friday night and then the entire weekend would be written off in recovery. Ruined my health and sanity. I stopped partaking of the free drinks. Complaining about how boring your life is, and knowing that you need to get stuff done. But then you think that while also scrolling on your phone for hours. A loop that is pretty hard to get out of. Prison. Name checks out. Worrying. I wish it was easier to stop doing this. With something you don't enjoy and had the option not to do. Playing slots. Especially the ones with low RTP, return to player. You walk into a casino and see the slots players all with lifeless eyes. That shit is depressing to look at. Doing stuff that makes you feel miserable. Working your life away so you can afford to stay alive to work more. But what if my goal in life is to survive long enough to die? Feeding a slot machine. Spending time staring, literally staring, straight at your phone, other electronic devices when you're near your friends, on a car, bus or other things, instead of talking to them. The worst one could be on a date. You literally can't stare at your phone at home. Why be bothered to go hang out with someone or with people and stare at your phone when you can just simply be at the comfort of your house and stare at your phone? Coming from my experience with friends dates, other people who did this, I also did it, but only because we're playing games together. Usually those people are really boring anyway, so you're not missing out. Guy at work comes in an hour or so early and works for free, off the clock. That's pretty fucking dumb if you ask me. Complaining about something and doing nothing to fix it. People make it their life to be a victim of circumstance. It's fine to try and fail, not so much to never try. Debating with others, mostly people unwilling to see another person's point of view. Debating someone is an opportunity to understand their views, if you are an open-minded and curious person. Whether or not that person benefits from debating with you is only a secondary benefit. Compulsive social media scrolling and smartphone usage. I know this because I'm addicted to social media and spend approx 3+ hours every single day. Rookie numbers. Doing anything that you don't actually want to do. Forget about should and do only what you need or want to do. Unfortunately, I need money, so no matter how much I don't want to, I have to do my job. Here, TikTok, it's all the same. If you're enjoying yourself and or learning, why is it bad? It's not much different to watching a movie or TV. Arguing with dum-dums online. Scrolling through social media, brainless waste of time. That being said, I use Reddit daily. Reddit. More specifically, reading questions like these on AskReddit. Spending time in dopamine traps that only make your life worse. Games like LOL or gambling come to mind. TikTok. The Diablo 4 sub is full of people who openly admit that they just don't find the game fun yet force themselves to play it for hours every day after work. It's dumb AF but sad to see the subtext of what their lives are probably like. Bitching about what others do. I will never call any way people like to enjoy their time dumb. It doesn't matter how weird or unappealing their hobby may be, I will never look down on someone for enjoying it. It is never a waste of time to relax or enjoy something. That is why I believe the dumbest way to spend time is hating on these people. It's become a full-time job for some folks to just shit on everything everyone loves, or anything that said person slightly disagrees with. Keeping up with the Kardashians. Something that everyone does. Scroll TikTok, Reels, etc. Feeling sorry after masturbating. Trolling the internet. Collecting a bunch of fanfic stories. Realizing you spent your whole weekend doing nothing but that and then deleting them all in a feeling of guilt that you wasted your time off. Worrying about things in the past that you cannot do anything about. Worrying about things in the future that you cannot do anything about and that are all but impossible. Laying in bed stuck on social media. Being depressed or sad and sitting in those draining thoughts. Not getting up out of bed when you have things that need to be accomplished. Actually regretting the time you've aimlessly spent on something. It's not great, but it's not the worst time. You spending time in your house just relaxing, not spending money, not making any is a capitalist's nightmare. But it should be celebrated, not regretted. On Reddit, yet here we are. This thread is extremely judgmental. The only real dumb thing is doing something you don't enjoy doing. If a person enjoys doing any of the things that is mentioned in the answers here, then it is not a dumb way for them to spend their time. PS number 2 is doing non-essential things you can't afford if it puts you in real financial trouble.